Wait, there was a phone ringing. Does that mean something? No, it's behind you. Oh, is this one? No, left.
This one.
Is it this one?
Hi, Stanley. Just wanted to leave you a message to let you know there's a few things I need you to pick up on your way home from work today. We need milk, cereal, dish soap, spaghetti, get a thing of sugar, some bread, and coffee beans, whichever ones you like. I'll give you a call if there's anything I forgot. Thanks, sweetie. See you tonight.
That's the wife or something. Who knows? So you do have a wife, probably. But again, maybe it's just the machine tricking you.
I really think it's just my imagination.
You just imagine yourself, kind of. Wow, but that room you just been in, that was seriously, that just finished there. You have to make sure you don't get trapped in that room again.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
It's not an easy choice to make.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All
Actually,
because
that
he
makes
believed
sense.
Everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for
I
no
am go a
reason at
circle
all.
and a circle.
None of it made any logical sense.
Seems
And
like
as
you're going
Stanley
in
pondered
circles.
this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now hearing the voice...
So what you gonna do now?
I gotta wait here. I'm not gonna do anything.
You refuse to do anything now.
Yeah, always running around and then I die. It's time I just stay here, see what this guy can do to me.
Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream.
Prove that you're in control.
So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin,
I wake up, gonna be
the press
exactly
of
the
the
same.
mattress on his back, The
think?
fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself.
Is he gonna wake up?
I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Is he gonna wake up now? He's waking up in the same spot.
There you see, I told you.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
I did again.
I'm not sure. Did you? Maybe you wake up.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Ooh, another new person come up.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this.
Wow.
And in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by
She's so
extension,
hungry.
the rest of her life.
She's
She had
hungry.
no time
I
for
am
this.
hungry.
So it was
You are
only
hungry.
a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Boom. Well, so you kind of made it out.
Yeah.
Kind of.
You see, at the end, you just don't do anything. Nothing.
That solves the problem.
Okay. I'm not gonna do third, fourth time.
Okay. Okay, that's it.
In China, we say 事不过三.
What's that mean?
Never do anything more than 3 times.
It's a good rule. Excellent. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's it.